going so far for you?
It's going well. It's a grind. We just come out there every day, just try to stack days on each other, try to get better in each phase. Me personally, got a lot of goals for myself to get better at, and each day I work towards that.
Phillip, I know Garoppolo's been in and out of the rotation a little bit. What's it been like building chemistry with him so far?
It's been good. I mean, I worked with him while he was rehabbing a lot, so I was pretty used to how his pass. I mean, he throws a nice ball. He got a lot of velocity on it, but he's doing good. He's working himself back. He's getting better each day, and I'm glad that he's out there, just working with us, and we're just trying to get better.
It's been a minute since you were around Josh. I guess how quickly did that transition kind of pick back up?
I mean, it was pretty easy. I remembered a lot of the playbook when I was in New England. I mean, it's a little different now, but I mean, a lot of it's the same. But I mean, I know him. I know how he reacts to certain things. I mean, I know all his tendencies. So I mean, it's just good to be back in the building with him and just getting better each day and just keep going.
What have you seen from the defense? The secondary and linebackers look like they're flying around out there.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, they're playing a lot of tight coverage and they're right there. I mean, they're getting physical. They're in your face, and they're playing great defense. I mean, we haven't been well offensively. We haven't been. I mean, some things that we need to work on. But at the end of the day, I mean, defense has just been playing phenomenal.
How much does that make you a better player, Phillip, being around guys and secondaries like that?
Oh, I mean, it's just competition each day. We're real competitive. I mean, obviously, I want to win every route, and defense want to win every snap. So it makes me a lot better as a player. Just them being physical with me, just knowing that we got a lot of great corners in the division that we're gonna have to face, and them being physical and them playing hard, playing all the different coverages and disguising everything is just only gonna make us better in the long run.
The guy who was lined up a lot against today was Jakorian Bennett. You were probably arguably the fastest guys on the team. What have you seen from him that you like?
He's a good rookie. He understands his leverage. He understands a lot of things. I mean, he's out there. Like I said, he can run, so he can run with anybody. Doesn't matter who it is. I mean, it's a great matchup for me. Me just going out there and getting him better and him getting me better. It's been a fun battle, and I'm looking forward to just continue to just keep going with him and getting him better.
Following you on Twitter, it seems like you're a pretty big boxing fan. How's living in Las Vegas? And it seems like you're on the doorstep of boxing.
Yeah, I mean, boxing is one of my first loves. I mean, I always love boxing. Living in Las Vegas, like you said, it's been a blessing for me to be around a lot of different gyms, just seeing everything, seeing the stuff up close. Hopefully, I get to go to some fights. But like you said, I'm a big boxing fan. I just love being out here and witnessing everything.
Do you work out doing boxing at all?
Every off season, yeah. Just mentality. I would say being physical, getting off blocks, and more of a mentality thing. You just know you just got to beat the guy in front of you. I mean, you can't beat him with your fist, but I mean on the field, I mean, it's hand fighting that plays into it. It's a lot of different things, conditioning wise, just being physical. I mean, I love doing it. I'm gonna continue to keep doing it.
How'd that love for boxing start?
Just being young, watching fights, watching Mike Tyson. Then I fell in love with Floyd, and then Errol Spencer's my guy. I just love watching it. I mean, I don't know, it's just that physical part of it. I love it.
What do you think of the fight?
No comment.
Phillip, a lot of guys like you with a ton of speed aren't physical. You are that unique unicorn, physical and the speed. Will you talk about how that makes you unique in this offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot that's being asked of me. It's a lot that's always been asked of me. You just can't be a speed guy if you want to survive in this league. You can't just be able to just run straight. You got to be able to run routes. You got to be able to block. You got to be able to understand coverages. It's a lot that goes into it. And I would say I evolved each year, and mentality wise, and just getting comfortable in different systems, and then just being comfortable out there in general. I mean, just being confident in my game, knowing that the person after me can't beat me. So at the end of the day, I just go out there and I grind. I just try to beat the man in front of me.
Raiders added a lot of speed this offseason. Who's the fastest guy on the team?
I mean, I'm always going to say it's me. Trey going to say it's him. But at the end of the day, we go by 40 times at the combine, and I got him.
You overlapped with Jimmy a little bit in New England, right? Did you guys fall back on developing any chemistry back then, or has it all been more the last few months?
I would say it's been the last few months. Because when I got there, he was still a backup and he was doing more of the scout team stuff like that. And I got a chance to go with him a little bit, but he got traded that same year, so I didn't really get a chance to really build a rapport with him. But this offseason, I got a chance to be here with him while he was rehabbing and spot throws with him, and then eventually it got to me running routes for him. And I mean, it's definitely been great. I'm looking forward to continue to keep going because we got a long way to go, but we're gonna keep grinding.
All good, guys?
Thank you.
Sent me on a,
Back, but there's a lot of competition there, guys fighting and competing at other spots. I'm just curious, your thoughts on having the original 5 back from last year, but the new guys and how they're competing.
Yeah, it's been good. We got a great group. Obviously, we brought the 5 back from last year. But a room likes to compete. We like to get better. We like to make the most of every opportunity. So we view competition as an opportunity to get better and keep improving.
There's been a lot of going back and forth between Thayer and Jermaine to your right. I mean, how different is it with different guys to your right? Do you have to adjust every snap, or how does that work?
I mean, I've dealt with continuity with both of them. I mean, they know where I'm going to be. I know where they're going to be. We just got to keep building, continue to build our trust between each other, and whoever's there is there, and we got to play and use our technique and sort it out.
last year you fought your way off the practice squad to earn a starting role.
Yeah.
What last season teach you about yourself?
Just got to keep working hard. Things might not always go your way, but if you stay at it, keep your grind, and trust yourself and trust your technique and trust your hard work, good things can happen.
Kind of off the back end of that, how different is your mindset having been a guy who was rotational and going into your first training camp where you were kind of a solidified starter?
It's good. I mean, every training camp is an opportunity to get better, improve on the things that you didn't do as good as you wanted to last year, and improve as training camp goes on. So I'm not looking at through it those lens as much as every training camp. I'm just trying to get better and better and better. You're
a grinder, just to go at it every day, blue collar guy. Do you go to those young guys and teach them about developing that kind of mentality?
Yeah, we all do. We know the standard, and we know when it's not met. We know how to meet it. So that's part of it, is understanding that it's our job as O-linemen to be mentally tough, be physical, take our lunch pail to work, be a blue collar guy every day. So that's something we pride ourselves on. That's the standard we're going to have in our O-line room.
What were some specific areas that you thought you need to get better this year? Just kind of focusing on yourself as an individual.
I'm not going to get into specifics, but just things that I know that I can improve on. I've just been working on, like every guy, different aspects of our game.
I was working with Jimmy. Ben.
Great. Jimmy's a real nice guy. Works his butt off. Really getting along with the O-line really well, which is a good thing, obviously. But he's a really hard worker. He loves to compete, and yeah, that happened.
As a fellow fighting Irish, have you taken Mayer under your wing a little bit?
A little bit. I helped him out with his rookie joke a little bit, but he butchered it pretty badly. No, he's good. Yeah, for sure. I mean, coming from Notre Dame, like I know the type of guy he is, and talked to former players that played with him, and he's a hardworking guy, loves to work, loves to compete. So that's all you can ask for, and just helping him get into his rookie year is something I can definitely do for him.
Is Notre Dame going to be able to stay independent with all this craziness that's going on?
I don't know about that. I don't know. You'll have to ask the.
Is there pride being independent? Or?
I mean, every other sport, they're ACC, right? So football is the one hanging on. So they got their TV deals with NBC, and they're working through those. But I mean, I love the fact they're independent. They have the opportunity to go play a bunch of different teams and bounce around ACC all over. So it provides Notre Dame that platform to play a bunch of different teams, a bunch of different games. So I hope they stay independent.
Obviously, there's always multiple quarterbacks on a team, but like it is a different starting quarterback. Is it different blocking for different quarterbacks? Do you have to understand them, or do you just do your job? It doesn't matter who's behind you.
I mean, for the most part, it's back to your technique on every play. Like whoever's in the pocket, obviously you'll work with your quarterback and you'll communicate things that you're seeing and things that you're not seeing. But for the most part, it falls back to your technique, your fundamentals, and that never changes.
You mentioned the continuity on the O-line, also some new faces this year. Anybody kind of stand out in terms of the impressions they made early on with the new guys?
Yeah, we got a really good room. A lot of guys working together to compete and get better and using opportunities. There's no egos. We're all just helping each other improve so we can have the best group to help the Raiders win.
Alex McClendon's a guy strong as an ox.
Yeah.
Smaller school.
UTC, Chattanooga, Tennessee guy.
Will you give us your thoughts on him, please?
Yeah, Chris is a great player. He works with me before practice, after practice, every day. He wants to improve. He wants to do really well. He's got a lot of really good attributes and as a player, and he's going to continue to keep getting better, and I like what I've seen.
Good. Thanks.
Softballs.
All right, Nate, we got to ask you about the fly ball in the softball game.
Oh, man.
What was going on?
Oh, man. See, I seen the ball. It was in the air. You know, something like, it was one of them Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? He just floated the ball up there, and I'm like, all right, it's coming. No, it's not coming. Now it's coming. No, it's not coming. I tried to catch it. The rest was history.
It's on the eve of training camp. Did you kind of instantly know, oh boy, this might, kind of delay the start a little bit?
The way my mind worked, it really wasn't like that. I just got hit in the face. As you can see, I got a couple scars on my face. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. It is what it is. I didn't even know it was bleeding that bad, and it was like that till I saw it. But it is what it is.
We've seen you move back to the slot a little bit so far in training camp. Are you? Is that a place that you're really comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable there. I get to open my vision, see the field, use my instincts. But honestly, I'm ready to go wherever I need to, corner, nickel. It don't really matter. I just want to help the team.
Nate, this defense has been extremely more aggressive. You've gotten a lot more picks, a lot of more sudden change plays. I'm just curious, how does having a Marcus Peters, a Marcus Epps, and those guys help you guys be better?
Man, MP, I just think his football IQ is on another level. His instincts, his feet, body position, it just, a guy like that, he just brings a whole new energy, you know what I'm saying, to our defense. And it's not like having that vet back there who could just see everything. It's crazy to me. It's like he's in practice in a walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? So slow. And then Marcus Epps, man, he's general out there. He knows what he's doing. He's getting everybody in the right position. And he just knows the defense like the back of his hands, always in the right spot, always knows the right call to make. So I think that's just real valuable additions to our defense. That's going to take our defensive back position to the next level.
Nate, after your rookie year, I know you had surgery and kind of had to spend a lot of offseason rehab, and this year you were mostly healthy. How much of a difference did that make, just kind of being able to prepare as normal?
Definitely makes a little bit of a difference because coming off a surgery, you can't get, started right away like you want to. Can't go get in, jump into whatever you want to full speed. You got to be in for rehab. That'd be the worst part. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock rehab for me. I don't really care coming off the injury. That's fine, but it does, take some time off. But I feel great, man. I'm just blessed to be here in Vegas again with the guys and to experience another year, man.
When you look at Marcus, 7 years, 32 interceptions, 6 that he took back for touchdown. Those are kind of crazy numbers when you think about it. I would imagine that doesn't just happen as a cornerback. And do you feel like the way he sees it and what he does can help some of the younger guys?
Bro, I'm always asking him questions. I didn't saw a couple. I played, with Casey Hayward, Desmond Trufant. I played with Rog. I played with some, pretty good cornerbacks over the years, and I just try to pick their brain apart. But MP, it's like his mind work on another level with that stuff, and he trusts his instincts, and he sees it before the quarterback is even gonna throw, and it's crazy. So I try to pick his brain apart, but that ain't normal at all. Like some of the stuff he does is superhuman at the cornerback position. If you get a pick in the league, you get 30 picks, you superhuman. You know what I'm saying? For real. Nate,
something I kind of noticed is you getting a couple of reps in punt return and kick return. I know you did a little bit of that in college. Was that something, an opportunity that was presented to you, or just something you wanted to try in training camp?
So actually, Coach, he told me jump back there. He was like, jump back there, get you some KOR reps, and You know, he probably seen me catch a pick one day and get nice on my feet. I was like, we like him. So threw me back there. But yeah, I did that in KOR. I did that KOR punt return in college. So that's something I'm comfortable with, and I like to do. It turned me up for real. Like when I got the ball in my hand, it adds to my game. So.
You mentioned Epps. It seems like he and Trayvon clicked pretty quickly together. Has that been your impression? Those two guys getting in sync pretty quickly?
Yeah, definitely. They both light skinned, so you know how that go. For sure. For sure though. They got a pretty tight deal right now.
I think last year you were banged up, but you still played being banged up with a cast on your hand. What was the hardest part about playing with a cast on your hand when you know you're playing boundary cornerback or lined up in the slot and have to use your hands?
Like you just said, you can't really use that hand that you got in it. It's about a pound or two of weight, but that's really honestly you can't think about that. That's not where your mind can go. You in a football game, you got a job to do, and if you're gonna step on that field, don't nobody care about that little injury you got. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your job. So that's my mindset with it.
Getting your hands on the ball has been something that's been an emphasis. All the coaches have talked about it. How big has that been for you guys, just trying to make sure you're either punching it out or trying to intercept it?
Game-changing plays. You know what I'm saying? And when you do that every day in practice, you create a habit. When you create a habit, that's just who you are. It's your psyche. You know what I'm saying? You don't know no better. So in a game, you see the ball, your mind's going to say punch without you even have to do it. So when you're conscious of it in a game, it just makes it, all the more all better. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what 5'3" for the coach, 53. That's all he does. That's his psyche. So that's why you see him getting all those balls out. You know what I'm saying?
You talk about game-changing plays. It sounds like you're pretty excited about kicks. I mean, do you dream about taking one back? Is that something you think about?
Man, let me tell you, bro. I used to be like 10 years old watching Devin Hester highlights, and I was just thinking like the other day, like, damn, this is crazy. Like I'm in the NFL, and I got an opportunity to catch a kick. You know what I'm saying, and take it back, even if I don't get it on there. You know what I'm saying, in the real game, it feel good in practice. For real. So yeah, but nah, for sure, I felt very confident with the ball in my hand. I know I'm an athlete, so when I land on my feet, I'm thinking I can go to the crib.
You get one in the game where you get a fair catch.
Y'all have a nice one.
For you, and what do you think has allowed you to have success with it?
It's been great. I'm just really out there just trying to learn, you know what I'm saying, so I could just better myself, so I could just help the team win games. But, it's just kind of good to be out there, you know what I'm saying, learn from people like Max, MP, Diablo, just all those guys, just kind of look up to them, see their routine, how they kind of maintain their bodies, talking with the safeties, just trying to learn the defense. But overall, though, it's been good, you know what I'm saying.
Jakorian, I've noticed you a lot talking to Devontae and to Marcus Peters, trying to get wisdom, and to have asked them both about it. That shows teaching. You're teachable. Will you talk about that part of you? Did you learn that in college? Is it how you were raised? Because a lot of guys maybe aren't necessarily that way.
No, I'm just like someone told me a dumb question is a question never asked. You know what I'm saying? And so I just like to ask questions because, Devontae arguably one of the best receivers. So I just try to get his knowledge on, like, what kind of gives him trouble, what can I do to kind of, elevate my game. And then with MP, he's a ball hawk. I think he has like 32 career interceptions. And so I just try to pick his brain to see how I can kind of slow the game down and, and just try to make plays like how he did. So, but yeah, I love asking questions. I try not to ask too many questions though, you know what I'm saying? But nah, they be open ears, and they're willing to answer any question.
Marcus has said that he told you guys that he is an open book. Mm-hmm. You want a question asked, ask.
Exactly.
But I'm sure as a rookie that maybe you were a little hesitant to approach him and talk to him. How much easier did that make it so that you could, just tap into his brain?
Oh no, it made it a lot easier. MP's a cool dude. Like, he's helped me so much. Like, I see, like, probably like the second practice, he caught like an interception, and that just kind of rubs off on everybody else in the room on the defense. Just to see him go out there and just like he's so smooth and just cerebral, And so, but yeah, like him just kind of being an open book, and like he's going on year 9, and so if I can get some of the knowledge he has and going into year 1, you know, that can just kind of slow the game down for me a lot. So.
When you're going up against such elite talent at receiver, you know, you're a rookie coming in, like what is the mentality? What do you have to tell yourself to not get intimidated in those practice reps?
Just like you gonna make a mistake, you know what I'm saying? But just learn from it. You know, you're arguably going against some of the best receivers, you know, Hunter, Jacoby, Devontae, Phillip, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of going against those guys, you know, you're gonna lose some, you're gonna win some at the end of the day. You know, it's cliche, but iron sharp as iron. And so, you know, just kind of going against them, you know, and just trying to get better each and every day. So I just kind of look at it as just, you know, kind of sweating a lot right now, so to make the game, you know what I'm saying, make the game a lot easier. So yeah.
Several guys have singled you out. Even coaches kind of talked about it. That doesn't always happen for a rookie. That people are singing their praises. How has that felt? Have you kind of paid attention to that? And what do you think about people being impressed by you so far?
Oh nah, I don't really be on social media that much, especially during camp. You know, they keep the rookie so long, so I barely look at my phone. But nah, it's good, whatever. But you know, I'm just trying to get better. Just trying to. Like, it really starts, you know, during these preseason games in the regular season when it really matters. And so each and every day I'm just going to try to get better.
Drafted, you talked about, kind of in high school, only starting 1 year and starting out at JUCO. How much is your confidence grown just from then until now and kind of being sure of your abilities?
Yeah. Confidence got way better, you know. But that's a daily thing, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of stay on top of that because your brain is just a muscle just like everything else. And you lift weights, and so you just got to continue to keep your mentals up as well through this long season. And so, but yeah, confidence been getting better, and I'm just trying to get better overall. So yeah.
Jakorian, staying in phase is one of the things that can be hard for a boundary cornerback, but you do that fluidly. Can you talk about what it's like going against guys like Hunter Renfrow and Jacoby Myers who can kind of drop on a dime, but you still staying in phase?
Yeah, those guys are nice. Like going against those guys, you gotta have real good eyes. Gotta have a good, gotta be low. You know what I'm saying? Just good body position. But yeah, you gotta really be clicking on all cylinders when you guard those guys. You know, because as soon as you kind of peek and look at the quarterback or something, they'll be going a whole another direction. But going against those guys, it's great, man. It's good.
Earlier in the week, you jumped in. I don't know if somebody was getting to help, but you jumped in and took an extra rep against Devontae. As a guy who loves the game, do you pinch yourself sometimes when you think about I'm getting to compete with the best receiver in the NFL every day?
Yeah, like it's still kind of a little, surreal. Just like I was in high school watching them. I was telling MP that like I was in high school watching those guys and just kind of being here, going against him, like him talking to me. Like when he first talked to me, I was I'm not, a little starstruck. You know what I'm saying? But nah, he's a cool dude. Giving me a lot of motivation, just kind of helping me out. And so, but yeah, I definitely appreciate him.
When you talk about confidence, I mean, when you come in here, I'm sure you're very confident, but also you're like thinking about how's it gonna translate. And then, did you have a moment like in practice at all where you said, "Oh, like I belong here, like I get it"?
I say that's an everyday thing. Like anytime I make a play or just kind of do something to just have like the vet say, "Hey, good job, Rook." Like that's kind of a moment to where like, dang, like I really belong. Like I'm good enough, And so, but yeah, that's always motivation. Just for them to just kind of acknowledge the hard work that I'm putting in and just the plays I'm making and stuff. So, but yeah.
How much are you looking forward to later in the week going against a different team and testing your skills there instead of just your own guys every day?
Oh yeah. I'm definitely happy and excited to just kind of go against a new team. Just really see how the league is.
I'm not sure if you're a big Madden player, but the Madden ratings for 24 came out, and you were the fastest guy on the team.
Yeah.
96 rating. So how does that make you feel? And do you think you are legitimately the fastest guy on the team?
Yeah. First off, I do love Madden, and I do think I'm the fastest. But yeah, it was good to see that though.
Any surprises thus far in this process of this transition to the NFL?
Any surprises? Honestly, not really. Just like I knew everybody was gonna be good. I knew everybody was gonna be tough. Like I was gonna have to learn a lot. I was gonna have some L's, have some wins, but it was just kind of what I expected. You know what I'm saying? And so each and every day, I just got to come in with the mentality just to get better, daily improvement, and just try to be the best version of myself.
Dorsett said he was fastest. Is there a race on the horizon?
A race, Nah, not right now. Maybe after the season. But yeah, not right now.
That's good. Awesome.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, man.